Hello to the wonderful Dynamics 365 and Power Platform community. Today we are entering volume 3 of my series on Sales Insight, Power of Sales Insight. Today we are going to talk about Power of the Sales Assistant and Dipesh Somani, Business Applications MVP, MCT, author and co-founder here at Dynamicity. Let's get going, guys. Before we move forward, as I always do on my videos, if you wanted to learn alongside me, you can find a wide variety of things you can learn from my YouTube channel along with 580 team Power of D365 alongside to learn with us. You can scan the QR code above and subscribe, or you can listen to my podcast. I did season 1 this year called as Power Advice 10 great episodes which you can learn about Power Platform and Dynamics 365, and you can also do certain learnings about life. I've been blogging for 8 years now, close to 8 years, and there's my blog dynamicsofdynamicscrm.com. I hope it has helped you sometime on the way, right from Dynamics CRM now to Power Platform. You can scan the third QR code and subscribe to my blog as well. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, fourth QR code above there for your professional networking, or you can follow my tech tweets on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter as well. Now, let's get going to the core topic. Sales Insight. This was formerly known as Relationship Assistant. Now it has been ramped up and it is really having a lot of great features, and some of which we are gonna see in my next video when I give some demonstrations on Insight cards. But today we would want to understand what basically is the Sales Assistant and what does it do. So this helps seller track their daily activity, actions and communications through a collection of actionable insight cards. It is available in two forms, standard and premium. We'll talk about that a lot ahead. However, we have already talked about the differentiations of standard and premium features. If you want to have a look at that, you can refer to volume 1 and volume 2 of my series. It is available in my playlist, which I'm putting up in the description, and you can understand from that point of view. But for now, we are going to focus our learning around Sales Assistant and Insight cards. Now let's talk about categorization of these insight cards. Now they are categorized either basis of the notification or insights. Now what is the difference? The difference is the purpose. Notifications are something that will need immediate kind of attention, the cards that give you that kind of information. Insights are information that can be acted on later, right? So the insights are something which you could even do later, whereas notifications are something which are giving you some immediate attention kind of scenario. So those are the ways the insight cards are categorized. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about where do you go and configure them, right? So how do you configure and manage your standard insight cards? On the sitemap under Assistant, you can select insight cards, just like you see in the screenshot here. That's the step number 1. Step number 2, let's talk about step number 2 now. So you can turn on a particular insight card. You just need to select the card that was particularly grayed out and then you can turn it on. In this example, the screenshot, we have two. One is an exchange card coming for recent meetings, an email open kind of card which has been selected. That's the way you can select them and then you can just turn them on. You may as well choose to turn that off, right? So just like you turn them on, you can also choose to turn a particular insight card off as well. Step number 3, to turn off a particular card or disable one, that's what I'm talking about. You have to pick a turn on card and then you can just say turn off cards. In this example, we have selected the card recent meetings and you can see turn off cards right above in the list of buttons there. So you can just go there and turn it off and that will be turned off and no more the particular insight card will be appearing to the users. You would always want to see a card before it is being used by the entire organization. So step number 4, I'll talk about seeing a preview of the card. You can get more details about it by taking the preview, such as a description and the time it was just last modified, or turn it on or off and select the card. So I hope this video was useful to understand about Insight Card, Sales Insights, the power of Sales Assistant. In the next video, we are going to see some relevant demonstrations. The idea of splitting the video is so that we can keep it under 5 minutes and it is quick for everybody's learning, as I always do. So in volume 4, we are going to look at some key demonstrations and also going to configure some additional settings. So I hope this video was useful to you. Before I go off, if you wanted to connect with me, you can always choose to connect with any of these mediums. Power 365 as usual. Stay safe, keep going and keep learning, guys.